It's Halloween, and I have the fingernails to prove it. And so often at Halloween, we think about costumes. What will I wear? And how will I dress myself or a partner or a child? And as you think about what is a costume but an opportunity to imagine things, to create things that might be a little impossible or improbable. And as I was thinking about costumes, I had a fascinating conversation with a colleague who is both an executive coach and a psychoanalyst, and she loves playing at the intersection of leadership and fantasy. And so thinking about fantasy, thinking about things that might be improbable or impossible, I got to wondering, if I dressed up, if you dressed up, if every one of us dressed up as our biggest, boldest, truest essence, what would that costume be? And so often it will represent something that involves us using our superpowers. And we know what our superpowers are, generally, if you've done any sort of work around coaching and self-development. But beyond knowing what your superpowers are, the real question is, what is the super impact that that costume would allow you to create in this world? And so my costume might be, I would love to dress up as a New York Times bestselling author, and that would be very fun. And yet the super impact behind using my skills as a writer would be to have some sort of global impact on humanity that allows all of us to be able to train our brains to live with greater abundance mindsets and love in the work that we do, and prosperity and abundance in the way that we live our lives day in and day out. It's harder to kind of get sometimes at that impact space. And so in this moment, just think about, or invite your brain to think about, what is the secret piece underneath the costume that I would wear? What is that big super impact that I would really love to have? What is that fantasy in my world in terms of being able to live the biggest, boldest, truest piece of me? So have fun pondering that, and have a happy, happy Halloween.